Breaking news now. The willful amnesia behind Trump's Harris identity attacks. My dad taught my older sister and me about American race rules in our living room when we were kids. In 1972, a black man from Mississippi who may be hung for being too close to a white lady met my white mom. That was just a few years after the Supreme Court overturned 300 years of rules forbidding slave descendants from marrying slaves. Dad was honest about racism in our society and felt obligated to prepare us. He told us that in this country, our mother's race didn't matter. While she was white, we were black. Another incumbent resigned Tuesday. Cori Bush, Democrat Missouri, is the fourth congresswoman and second Progressive Squad member to lose a primary this year. The American-Israel Public Affairs Committee, which has targeted non-pro-Israel candidates, spent millions on her candidacy. Bush, like the other two incumbents challenged this year, made key mistakes that put them in electoral danger before outside money. Other vulnerable incumbents survived Tuesday. Now set, the newest battleground races. Takeaways from Tuesday's primaries. Money counts, but Bush's weaknesses allowed it. Bush was vulnerable before AIPAC's super PAC spent against her. A federal inquiry into her campaign spending on security services and her vote against the infrastructure plan alienated several labor allies, weakening her position. However, outside spending and St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell's excellent campaign made the contest more competitive. Bush's harsh criticism of the Israeli government spurred the United Democracy Project to spend almost $8 million against her, making this primary the second costliest in House history. The Israel-Hamas war scarcely played into their campaign messaging. After AIPAC and other pro-Israel groups heavily spent against Representative Jamal Bowman in June, Bush's opponents were invigorated. Bell, like Bowman's opponent George Latimer, criticized the incumbent of neglecting constituent obligations and alienating critical friends. Bush called Bell opportunistic for quitting her Senate bid to confront her and called the outside spending disinformation. Another Democratic incumbent may be in peril, but under different reasons. Democratic Representative Sri Thander, an Indian-American politician from a mostly black Detroit district, is in a tight race with black Detroit City Council member Mary Waters. Thander was surprised that a more serious primary challenger didn't qualify and outspent Waters. The election is close as of early Wednesday, but it's unclear how much voting remains. Trump's participation trophy endorsement strategy. Lately, former President Donald Trump's endorsement hasn't helped contenders win. He's hedging now. Trump has endorsed several primaries in recent weeks. He supported all three leading contenders in the controversial GOP primary for Missouri governor on Tuesday: Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe, Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft, and State Senator Bill Eigel. Kehoe won.